Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go, with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A Rapid City man is behind bars after a low-speed pursuit near Star Village on Sunday.
Rapid City police responded to a report of a man in an SUV parked in a driveway who was allegedly huffing air duster. Officers parked near the SUV to try to pin it and keep the vehicle from leaving.
Police say the driver proceeded to drive around them, initiating a pursuit. After a low-speed pursuit, police deployed spike strips, stopping the car.
35-year-old Miles Makesgood was placed under arrest for several charges, including DUI, ingesting a substance other than alcohol to intoxicate, reckless driving, and more. Police say a search revealed a can of air duster, which was cold to the touch.
2 Sioux Falls residents are accused of fighting with an employee at a business Sunday.
Police say it happened around 7 a.m. north of the mall. Authorities say the man and woman ordered food, went behind the counter, and were told to leave the area.
The woman allegedly started throwing items on the floor before both suspects were told to leave the business. Authorities say the man started to take a gun out of his waistband before the employee and him started to fight.
The male punched the employee several times and actually bit him on the hand during the fight. And then the female actually joined in as well and punched the employee in the head.
Police say the employee and man continued fighting on the ground when a 76-year-old man walked into the business and helped the employee.
The employee reported minor injuries. 19-year-old Akiba Dean Jr. and 18-year-old Brianna Bedord were arrested for simple assault and underage consumption.
Polls will open here pretty soon for the Sioux Falls City runoff elections.
The mayor's office and 3 seats on the city council are up for grabs. Absentee voting wrapped up on Monday.
One voter we caught up with said he did his best to make an informed decision.
You usually don't know until later in life, but you do the best and you go by their history and how they answer certain questions.
Polls are now open and will close at 7 o'clock tonight.
Well, now let's get a check on our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right. Good morning, Summer. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at these scattered showers, thunder. These will move to the southeast as we do go through the morning hours, and then we'll watch for redeveloping thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening. And a lot of those will be found across southeastern KELOLAND, and that's where we do have the highest chances of showers and thunderstorms for today, as temperatures will remain below average with numbers in the 70s. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. New Directions is a local nonprofit that provides resources to families with children with Down syndrome.
They also provide community among families in similar situations. For these families, they hear a lot of misconceptions about Down syndrome.
Always assume competence. It's something that I'm continually reminding myself that Magnus can do anything that his older brothers can do. We just have to give him the chance and trust that he can do it. And he's completely changed our life for the better, and I can't imagine my life without him.
New Directions serves families across South Dakota and parts of Iowa and Minnesota.
We've posted more information on all the nonprofit does under this story on KELOLAND.com.
For the past 43 years, the Sacred Hoop 500-mile run has been taking place around the Black Hills and other sacred sites inside the loop.
Runners began this team-based relay this week, as they'll also participate in ceremony, prayer, and traditional teachings at their stops during the week.
The longest we run is on Tuesday. We run 120 miles, I believe, and the shortest day would be about 60. I think it's pretty important. I mean, some people, they don't understand what the importance is to Black Hills, to the indigenous people, so it's good to represent them.
This 500-mile Sacred Hoop run will continue all week, with runners finishing up back at Bear Butte on Saturday.
The team behind Lucky's in Sioux Falls now has a new bar and grill on the west side of the city.
Tilted Trophy opened on Monday on the corner of South Marion Road and West 26th Street. Inside you can find a full bar, kitchen, and an arcade.
A goal for the team here is to keep things affordable.
A big thing that we're trying to do here is keep a reasonable price. It's a hard time for a lot of people right now. We just want to have you guys be able to come in and enjoy yourself and not worry about breaking the bank.
The goal is to have the east side location open in the spring of next year, and then they hope to take Tilted Trophy to other communities as well.
In the meantime, the current spot is open every day beginning at 11 a.m.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, watching the weather today, and Sioux Falls, one spot of many that are lacking some moisture as of late. If you've been looking at the weather the last 3 weeks, Sioux Falls has had about 1/3 of an inch of rain. We should be normally through today's date at 3.2. So, we're really running here some deficits, and let's see what we can do about that. We've got a 24-hour rain total map here, or graphic, that shows around Kadoka. Winter, some numbers here between 3/4 of an inch and an inch of rain on the SDSU Mesonet spots. You can see White Lake's on there too, 4,200. So there's some decent numbers in there. Letcher is even in there as well. The focus of attention later today, some thunderstorms. Do you see some of those around Sioux Falls? Yep, they're going to be in there. So it's a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5. So it means, yes, the chances there for some storms to pop up. And if you get underneath one of those bigger storms, you could get some hail and some wind. So we'll be attendant to that possibility here with the Storm Prediction Center as well. Here is Futurecast. So picking up on our rain this morning, kind of meandering southwest of Sioux Falls. We've had some development also in the northeast. We'll watch some of that, but I do expect as we go through the peak heating of the day, some new cells will fire up, and it looks like, around the Sioux Falls vicinity, there should be some thunderstorms at 4 o'clock. More of that spreading into northwest Iowa through the evening as our cold front slides through. And then behind that, a northwesterly wind. Looks like that's going to push the rain chance to our south for tomorrow. We're going to be back in the 70s for highs. And then we're going to watch the end of the week. It looks like by Friday and Saturday, say goodbye to the 70s. They've been nice. They felt nice, but it's due. We're due for a change, and that's because the structure of the jet stream is going to change. All that above normal weather on the west coast. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a switcheroo. Now we're going to look at a powerful low-pressure storm system in the Pacific Northwest that's going to produce a powerful jet stream, a lot of heat, a lot of humidity ahead of that. That's already leading to a Day 5 severe weather risk in parts of South Dakota and North Dakota. That would be right now a Saturday map. And anything beyond that, I think, is probably work in progress, but there probably will be more severe weather next week. You're going to notice some big changes. At times, though, it could get too hot to storm. There's some heat coming our direction. Our 7-day has a lot of 90-degree weather. So again, those are going to be some balancing items that we're going to continue to kind of pick apart here across South Dakota as we go into the extended forecast. We're going to warm up in Aberdeen. That I mentioned, the dew point's going to go up a lot. That means you're going to feel that humidity. And of course, those are always ingredients for more thunderstorms at times. And as mentioned, the weekend is already looking kind of stormy in Aberdeen. I could see that also playing out in Pierre. Temperatures climb from the mid-70s the next 3 or 4 days, and then we get into the 80s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. In Rapid City, too, it looks like 80-degree weather pretty likely. There will be some additional thunderstorm chances, though, each and every day. So do keep an eye on that. More details online at KELOLAND.com.